Oh, the counter is down to 0. Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. This is your friendly local neighborhood streamer. My name is ScowlingFleshBag, and we are back with a brand new week. After taking a day off yesterday, back with some shenanigans today. It is a exciting time in the world of Flesh and Blood. Bannings, spoilers, Living Legend updates, more. The world premieres coming up this weekend. Then we have the pre-release weekend coming up. There's an armory deck coming up. It's a lot of stuff is happening. It'll be a good few weeks. Welcome everyone. Lillian, how are you doing? How was your weekend? So today, we're done with Fi. Honestly, for the moment, after practicing Fi for a whole week, I ended up not going to the Pro Quest. I wasn't feeling well, and I'm honestly still not feeling well, or not feeling well again. We'll see how long the stream goes today. I plan to do normal stream, and but grit my teeth, as they say. But we'll see how it goes. Just take it game by game, right? Oh. Let's take this hat off and unveil the baldness that is my head. What do we do? I'm thinking of continuing the dog challenge with no expectations that we're gonna win on any heroes. But it'll free me from the decision of having to decide what to play. So I think that'll be good. I've been thinking if I want to play one of the new heroes now that we've seen a lot of cards and some of them are in February. But I have decided that I'm going to wait until after World Premiere weekend. Honestly, I think we're still missing a lot of key cards to actually see how the deck plays. So I'm going to dive in a little while. We'll start that next week, depending how many cards will be in there. For now, we're just going to play the normal queue. I was thinking if I want to try Rhinar with the new card, Sea-Legs. Could be an option, Maybe just see how that plays. I do think there's a good space for Sea-Legs. But also, I wonder if there needs to be some more tinkering to be done with that. So I'm thinking Sea-Legs, maybe more with Beachess cards, but then I kind of need to think about what that deck looks like. Instead of just taking a random list that I have and slotting in Sea-Legs without thinking about it. I don't think that'll work with that card, even though it's a pretty good card. Wow, bald guy, no hat. Courageous of me, right? Courageous. How you doing, Burst? Alright, good. We'll dive right into this screen and we'll bring up the race. Is this unmuted? It is. Super full screen, and we'll see what we'll play first. A lot of people go bold. You know, it's Quack quack. Hi Rush. Hi Rush, how you doing? So lots to talk about. This stream, so many things happened over the last few days since I last streamed. Oh. What are we getting? We're getting Betsy. You know what? Yes. I am still trying to win on Betsy. And you know what? I can't quite feel like Betsy. Oh, I was talking about all these things which are coming up, but what we didn't talk about is, of course, the armory, not the armory deck, the set for Guardians, right? Where we don't know yet about that either. So, wait, why is it? Am I dumb? I am being very dumb, aren't I? I need to search here. Bets is very fun. I just enjoy her. I just like the flavor. No hats. I mean, I have to wear my hat outside, otherwise I'm going to burn my head. That is not good. You don't want to avoid sunburn, so when you get older, you have smooth skin. the complexion of my skin, which we call Ghost. Alright, competitive CC. Are we playing competitive CC? Yes, because I don't want people to cherry pick what they play into. Ooh, the fallen cards are not. Oh! I forgot this deck runs Count Your Blessings. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Count Your Blessings is banned. Count Your Blessings is gone. Wait, is it banned immediately? It's not boldness, it's experience. Oh, I like it, Panther. How are you doing? It's basically my brain is growing and it needs more space, so it's pushing out the hair, right? Balance of 20th? Okay, so I didn't read that one. So what do we bring in? So we have defense reactions already. So those cards are... do we try and go a bit more aggressive here? Are we trying a bit more aggressive? Not generic Guardian. I'm getting experience too. It's gonna get us all sooner or later, right? Blinding the old ones. I don't think this one is legal yet. Kind of being banned. Is it? How you doing? They are gone. They are gone. How does everybody like the Count Your Blessings ban? You guys on board with that? Clash. Do we want to play a Clash card? You know what? Let's try a Clash of Might. That may not be the best option. I gotta be careful here because I do love the flavor on this Macho Grande card, right? I love this art. Big muscle mummy. You love it, Rush? I don't play it, but we do need some more anti-aggro tech. That's what I am 100% with you there. Like, I generally like their reasoning behind the bans, and I think it makes sense. But like, I don't want it to be perpetual aggro metas, right? And Count Your Blessing kind of was able to slow that down. I understand they don't want it because, you know, I think it's not an interesting or fun gameplay loop. I also feel like there's a lot of heal or gain life effects in Necromancer, and so maybe, you know, there was something there that they wanted to avoid getting really toxic. Yeah. But I do feel like I agree with that. We do need some anti-aggro tech that just make sure it's not perpetually a aggro draw crowd meta. I have no idea what to put in. I should probably just net deck, honestly. I'm bad at playing the game, and you know, I'm not gonna. But deck building? Woo. We could just take the 77 here. I mean, we have Command and Conquer. Is there an interesting 2-for-6 generic that we could take? I'm sure there's some interesting cards that we could slot in. We could take some yellow pummels. Not sure that's very good. The thing is, I haven't really... If we're thinking about the best decks in the format... Florian. Do I need something to address Florian specifically? I mean, a Calming Breeze would be good for Cinder. Cinder racked up a few wins on the weekend. So we need to think new, we need to think Florian. Get out of contraband, not really. Cut down to size is fun, but the 2-block is not great. Cut through the facade, not yet. Maybe soon. Down but not out. If you have less life and control fewer equipment. No, it's... I don't think it's good and constructed. I mean, with the heroes that do play a lot of rune chants, there's a world where I could see that, but not really at the moment. I'm thinking erase face, but it's a 2-block. Do want to make sure I have a 3-block here. Well, let's actually make this a bit simpler here, right? We're gonna say defense 3. Rarity is a majestic. We could bring sea legs. Wrong format. Why did it give me... Alright, here we go. Amnesia? No. Nourishing emptiness is never gonna work. Pay up. Controls of gold. Pay up. So, we were theory crafting before the new cards drop in the... spoil season, a pay up may be a card that's good. Do we still think that? It could be good. I should have bought a few. We've only seen one gain life card, but there's a card that puts a yellow on the bottom of your deck that was a bit stupid when you played the last COB over and over. Wait, isn't it? No, there's one that gives you life. It's 1 block and you gain life. And isn't there a ally that gives you life as well? Use Weakest Link. Oh, Weakest Link is actually a good one. I like Weakest Link. I like Weakest Link. Yeah, let's take the Weakest Link. I like that. That's a good shout. I love Gravy, but I think he had a lot of bad matchups. We'll see. I think Gravy will be very hard to play. I feel like Gravy is like... You have a lot of tools, but you need to know... So, the way I imagine Gravy being played... Ferrara TCG. Ferrara TCG. Are we taking 63? I think we can actually take out the Weakest Link. And she's gonna operate on more... Oh, boo. Do we play, my friends? Do we play? Do we play? Shadow the Cook gains life. There we go. What I've seen now, Grave, is just not that good. I mean, it would be strange if he was really, really good out of the gate with the limited card pool. But I think the way it works is... Oh, draw, I will open a pack. Any specific wishes, my friend? I think what you do with Gravy is like you have all allies in the sideboard, like all of them. And then you decide based on the matchup which cards you're going to play. Some you're going to play into go wide aggro matchups, some you're going to play into go tall. So if you think about the allies with a lot of life, I think they're going to be difficult to clear with go wide. A lot of damage decks could be potentially. Oh no! Ay. Alright, alright, let's take some defense reaction out here. Wasn't a well remembrance. This is not gonna... I don't have any AB. Oh god. Of course, Kano's not gonna go. Kano's good, I hear. If you leave, we won't judge. I know. They haven't chosen yet who goes first. Packs. Archive Rosetta if you want to hit that Japanese CNC seal. Oh yeah, please. Alright, let's get this pack over here. This might actually be the last of those. Yeah, I think this is the last Archive pack Rosetta, unless I still have some in storage. Do you want my hot take on Gravy? Go for it. The allies with a lot of life also cost a lot to play. and you have so many no-block aggro decks that you can just run you over. Well, we'll see. I think it's too early. We still have a lot of cards not shown. And that's why... Did you guys like... How do you guys feel about the new set after the spoilers? Let me ask this way. The point you can't give them go again makes the hero just bad. See, the thing I think is... I get what you're saying, but I think the main point is that you have life to offset that, so you play it. And then your opponent needs to clear it as well, right? So they're not playing. Hey, you know what? They're not choosing to play, so I'm gonna create a new game. Delete, and return points. Alright, let's, while we have time here, while there's no game... Oh, wait, I didn't set up the camera! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oops. I mean, that's a quick fix, to be honest. You don't stream WoW for one day. Alright, so... Do we bring AB1? We do. We do. Wasn't well, no. Snack, no. We'll just bring this. Actually, I'm going to bring these and take out the other card that I added, which is not here. Oh, another Clash of Might. Let's take that. There we go. Okay, so. Alright, the camera should almost be ready to go for... Alright. Let's turn this down a little bit, actually. How's the sound and everything? Are we good? Wasn't well inside, but dude, I just sighed. You know, these decks are just... These are just decks that I pick up, right? For... Tears Under. Just hits a hero that I discard 2 cards. Yeah, but that doesn't really matter much here. Wait. I misclicked that. Alright, let's get the predictions up and running. Let's take this serious. We are in. Let's lock in here. This is no-go again. Next Guardian attack, this turn gets +1 and dominate, and when this hits a hero, destroy an equipment they control with -1 counter on it. Is this a Guardian attack? It is. So we could play this, but then I don't have enough there. I think we're just gonna bonk them here. Alright, 6. I mean, the most important thing here was not to let them go first. That is very bad. Command and Conquer. Nothing oh, Shadow Puppetry, okay. So we want to be blocking a lot this game. It's unpreventable, which is great. Create an Elegance token. Okay, so we're going to have to take that because it's not going to do anything anyway. So I think we're going to block with a red. They still have go again. So are they going to do something with... They could theoretically play a card from hand. So let me block with the Buckling Blow. Take 2 damage here. You think Graveyard folds to Ninja? And we got, like... Katsu got bonds back. Does that make Katsu viable? Or no? Wait, another call? Come on. Come on. Come on. We're not gonna let this hit, though. Should have played your call, friend. Oh, they have no arsenal. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Katsu and Bonds. Bonds is back. How you doing, Devil Dex? I was thinking, like, you must be very happy. You must be very happy about Bonds on ban. Two Fate for Scenes. That is not great. So we're going to pitch our blue here. This is for 6. We can't really do anything back here if we block. This is just damage. So what we could do is actually nothing. Actually nothing. So probably have... Oh, alright, that's fine. This is the wrong block. I should have not passed some blocks. Honestly, oh, my brain is fried. Yeah. I'm thrilled Katsu Nation rise up. You think it makes Katsu viable? You think it's good enough? Yes, Gravy folds because it just hit face non-blocks plus they get unlimited max triggers. Fair. So I mean the TLDR is we just still need to see more, right? We still need to see more. If I don't block here, they're gonna play call, right? That's going to be the problem here. So we're going to put Pummel at the bottom of the deck. 1. So can we just fatigue them? I think we can just try and fatigue them, right? That should be a possibility. Number of heroes who have lost life this turn. Yeah, a defense action would be very nice here. Gonna copy paste from previous match. I think he moved from a D tier to a Z tier. Okay, that's better. His main struggle before was getting super disrupted. And it's still a prominent issue. It's back to being a race. Okay, so but it's like it's better than it was before. Right? Which is, I guess that's good. I'm not gonna let this hit. Do not like using the equipment here, but I misblocked on the earlier attack, so I'm paying for that right now. And then we will just hit him with the hammer. I do think I'm just going to try and go for fatigue here, to be honest. See if we can fatigue them. Like Dory makes sense, right? Because with Dory you just hit the allies and she gets counters off that, right? So you just hit that and she's fine, right? Prism is free as well. I've been looking at some of the Gravy deck building chats, and most of them are just forced to play back cards for action points. I mean, let's wait, right? Again, we're still missing... So I think they've spoiled 96 cards, and there's 265 cards in the set, right? There's so many cards we haven't seen yet, right? So I think it's too early to doom and gloom here. Like, we've got so much still left to see. It's too early to throw up the hands and say like, oh, this is a bad hero, it's not viable. There's too many cards we haven't seen yet. Really need to wait on the armor deck. That is well, Dark Lord, right? So what I'm thinking is, there's a lot of overlap between the armor deck and the set. So what they'll do is, they'll show the rest of the cards at the world premiere, and then after the world premiere, we'll see the armory deck, and they'll give us a list. Oh, these are the cards that are in the armory deck, right? That kind of makes sense. Sinnoh gets an infinite value from Flick and Ira. It's just a value game. Syndra and Ira top 2. What do you, I think Ninja needs more support being Combo Ninja, and Search for Strike line is just the most resource efficient line with the best payoff. If we could get like a legendary gem or something that makes combo cards more efficient, we'd be in business. I don't really see that happening, but an egg can dream. You know, dreams are our life, right? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. So how are we blocking this out? We could just be blocking for 6 here. Instead of overthinking it. I was thinking of maybe pitching for Brothers in Arms. And then we keep 1 card, but it's, you know, we have 1 blue in hand. That ends us in the same situation. Like if we get something like this for Necrominions, the deck would be fine. Celestial, okay. Yeah, so, okay, that hits. Okay, nothing to be done there. Then we will pitch one. That is a lot. That is a lot. I mean, wait, 2? Okay, that's fine. Did they just play 2 call? Okay, we will... This, and then... Oh, damn, it hits. It still hits. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but we block for 4. They have 2 rune chants and 2 malefic incantations. That is scary for next turn. That could be a huge turn there. If the armor deck will have a weapon. It does? How do you know, Ducklord? Is it is it confirmed somewhere? Like, Dromai had a weapon that wasn't really a weapon, right? You couldn't attack with it. Okay. Where did this eulogy come from? Okay, we can't block it. Okay, it's in the product description? Oh, I believe you. That's fine. So the Enigma, that is true. That is true. Letting you control the dragons, the Storm of the Sandakai? Yeah. So I'm, you know, it could be something similar then, right? Okay, so this is scary. Now, the only thing that is pretty good about this is they don't really have any rune chants at the moment. They're running Grasp, so they don't have like a get out of jail for free kind of card here. Ooh. So, discard this. If an action card would create 1 or more tokens this turn, instead it creates that many -1 of each of those tokens. Are they going to do that? They are going to do that, aren't they? So because that will negate Funeral Moon. I hope that I did that right. We'll find out very shortly. Product description. $60-card deck plus hero, weapon, equipment cards. True, and the compass is an offhand item and not a weapon, right? I could actually see that the armor deck has a good amount of cards that are not in the set, because it would be one way of them giving the class like a bigger pool of cards right out of the gate, right? Because you have to split it between the classes and the different heroes in the set. But if you have brand new class, you have the same issue that Azuri had, that you don't really have the cards or Arachne Huntsman to play the hero or the class. But if you deliver a army deck which has, I don't know, a good amount of cards that are not in the set, that kind of solves your problem. Hey, Deviled Eggs, thank you for the resubscription. Thank you so much for the 6 months. All right, so that Ripple Away was clutch. Never gonna get that blue out of Arsenal, am I? Thank you for refreshing this up. I appreciate it. Prevent X to damage. Delta is first time you prevent damage this way, create a rune chant. Okay, that is not great. That means they're going to be on 2 here no matter what. But we can't be basically stole a turn from them. Oh, is it? Wait. Is the armor deck? Is it? Wait, is it an origin? No, it's not an origin armor deck. So there's no. It's not at the level that Jarl was. I want to play Gravy, but not gonna lie, pulling his stuff may lose money. Yeah. Do we have an instant here? All right. We do have 2 defense reactions. This is actually a very good turn to block. This gets go again. Okay, so we will pass 1. Oh wait, cancel. Sorry. I didn't see unpreventable. 0. Pass. That made no sense too. So we pitch away the blue here. 1. Pass. 1. We're just gonna keep the life total high here. If we do, I do think we have a good chance of fatiguing them. So this is for 9. So let's... No, that's not what I want. This... We haven't gone to damage yet. So we're gonna play the Oasis. We're gonna use this on the Deathly Whale, of course. Okay, they're gonna play a second one here. Makes sense, right? Do they have enough rune chance at the moment? No, but they will get one because they're unpreventable, right? Yeah. Okay, so if this is gonna come in for another 5 there. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, big turn here. Good thing we had 2 defense reactions and the Oasis in hand here. That kind of makes the turn manageable from a damage perspective. It's still massive. And obviously they're going to get the rune chance back again with the Deathly Whale. But this could have been a lot worse if I didn't have the defense reaction and the Oasis. Hey Schmutzli, how are you doing? Ooh, I mean a blue is good for the rune chance, right? So we'll do that. How are things in Switzerland? Puffin and Ranger stuff are definitely going to be worth more. Oh, you think so? But if the armor deck is just a must to play the new hero, that's also just kind of shitty. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a must, but it's probably a must if you want to play competitively, which I kind of feel is alright. I mean, isn't it better than just hoping for the draws? Okay, we're gonna keep blocking here. We're in 39, they're in 37. They're gonna run out of threats eventually, I would say. And I can just... Oh, Spellbound Creepers, but they... Oh, they have a rune chant that can make a grasp... Okay. Ooh, okay. I think if you want to build Marlin, you as a go tall, then go wide. I mean, the leg is very nice, right? The legs are very nice. The new leg equipment. Okay, I'm not gonna let them make a rune chant token here. All good, glad to hear it. Okay, sorry, just checking on some stuff there. Always need to check when I get a text message because I am basically perpetually on call for work, so... Oh, 2 storms and a sink below with the 2 rune chants. That's not what we want to see. That's not what we want to see. Oh, I read the runes as well. 6. Oh, no. You know what? This is not great, considering we're getting a free turn here. Putting Tear Asunder in Arsenal was a terrible decision. Actually, let's use the Spring Tonic counter. And then Sledge. Putting this, and we'll keep one defense reaction in hand here. Because what will likely be a massive turn from them. That is true. Shelter is a blue. That would be... I didn't think about that. That would have been better to keep those. But I have all the blues, so... Oh, Nazareth! Oh, no! Oh, no, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Pass. 0. Oh, this is a lot of damage. I think they realize what I'm doing. So, if I want to deal with that, I'm gonna have to keep 4 resources. I have to deal with it. I can't leave Nathras there. I just have to. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to take this 5 damage here. But they're on 18, I'm on 21. I'm pitching the blues back at the bottom of my deck. So that's not too bad, because eventually I'll end up in a situation where I can just swing my hammer. Now, sadly here, I'm gonna have to take the 8. And that does not feel good at all. That is very painful. I wonder if at one point I should have swung something, keep the hand with Tear Asunder, and just rip 2 cards out of their hand. Death Dealer may... Azalea may go and take Death Dealer with it, right? Could be. How are you doing, Stoat? How are you doing today? Good to see you back. Do we need to No. That's the wrong. Okay, 17 to 13. Getting scary. Yeah. That is the blue that needs to go there. And then the Phantom Wraith. The go again is pretty bad. We'll play the sink below here. So this is just damage. We'll block for 5. So we're gonna play the Demigon. Yeah. We'll just block it out. Flew to New York to start my new job. Immediately sick on day 1. Oh no, dude! Oh no. I hope you're feeling better, so... Soon, right? Soon. Hopefully you'll be better again. Okay, Oasis, but it's 1 turn too early. We don't have 3 counters on Spring Tonic. We have 3. They did have 2... there we go. The Deadwood Dirge will solve their rune chant issue. Just hoping they're not gonna have. Okay. Chains of Mephit. End of turn. Okay. Okay. Alright. Slap him with a hammer. Slap him with a big hammer for 7 dominate. I mean, he can block it out, right? The Face Purgatory is sitting there not doing anything. So just use that. There we go. Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense. So, right, what do you guys think about the controversial Living Legend change? 4 rune chants is a lot of rune chants. Oh, this is going to be a big bonk here. Oh, with the Shadow Property. Oh, Besiege the Demigod. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. At least the legs is gone. So them giving it go again is gonna be tough. Unpreventable. That sucks. Okay. And we are not gonna be able to keep a card because we're gonna need to banish a card because of this. 10. Oh god. Mistakes have been made. You don't like it? I got that feeling, yeah. I got that sense. What do you mean the last part is odd revelry? I can't let them make a... I can't let them make a rune chant here. Like, my one good thing that I have going is that it can't make rune chants. So... yeah. Need to throw away Feindals there, but can't give him that rune chant. Because then it gets 2, right? And with the hero ability and taking away... even it costs him my chess piece, hey? Even taking away that 1 rune chant could really help. They just need to print better support for all their heroes. I kind of agree, honestly. I wonder if their strategy is that they're going to try and get the old heroes out and then reprint them with updated abilities. But then I wonder if that is just power creep, right? Is that just power creep then? I don't know. It's weird. They need to hire a statistician? Well, maybe they do, right? Maybe they have one. So my take on it is... put a minus counter on the target equipment they control. So my take is... that I think they have the right idea, but they overtuned what they're doing. Is the Command and Conquer relevant here for this card? Or is it bait? It's been there for a long time. They have 4 rune chants. So let's push for more damage. I think we push for more damage. Go for 8 instead. Exactly, Doc. That's what I'm thinking, right? All TCGs go through power creep, and we saw it in MSC and Ross. And I think it makes sense, right? Because you want people to buy a new product, and the way you buy the new product is because it's better than the old product, right? That's giving you the incentive to do that. That's a really good point. Most heroes get the points in their first year. I theoretically, I don't have a issue with them trying to clear the field, but I feel like maybe they didn't have to go so heavy-handed immediately. I think they could have taken it a bit easier. Ooh, this may be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. We may have a problem here. Oh no. Oh no. 8. Well, we're fine. So this is... if you've played or created an order... so overpower is... I can't block with 2 action cards. So I can block with this and with the sync below, right? So there we go. So we're just taking 1 damage here. And we were able to react to their card as well, which... oh no! 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 Come on, are you serious? No. Oh, I thought that was alright. I thought that was alright. I was wrong. I was wrong. GG. Round of applause for opponent. I thought... Dude, if they come... Where did they find the go again? Dude! Ruined chances to go again. Well played, well played. Well played. Good game. Can't fault them for playing well, right? Alright, good. Let's just update the... I feel like we got close to beating that. I think misblocking early on probably cost me the game here. Yeah. Yeah, so temptation for the go again. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to not give her wiggle room, but she found it. The Flooring Bands are not enough. I think he lost 2 cards and one of them is still replaced Seed. Yeah, so I think Florian is probably going to be a very good stack. Alright, there we go. The setup is a bit weird because I moved things around from my video from last weekend. So apologies for that, but we'll work with it, right? Bet that costs 1,200. That is... Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much, isn't it? Alright, let's open up this pack then. I'm trying to not damage it. I mean, respect to people who spend £1,200 to play a Betsy deck. Alright, a card. Ooh, another card. Ah, a 3rd card. A 4th card. And just a rare. Cinderskin Devotion, I think this one is called. Yeah. Yeah. Cinderskin Devotion. I think we need to angle this a little bit there to have less glare. It's been that long, has it been? Throw. Has it been that long? Alright, I'm not gonna... I don't know if I have another Rosetta. Give me 1 second to check. Nope, sorry. I am all out of Rosette Archive Pack. I'm sorry I can't put Fits more on screen as well, but it seems like every time I unplug the camera, it breaks. So I need to fix that. If not, then MST is fine. There's a Tunic in there, I think. In MST, there's no Tunic. If you want the chance for Tunic, I have History Pack and Bright Lights. Those are the 2 options for Tunic. Archive MST has Tunic as well. Oh, Archive MST. Okay, yeah. Happy to do Archive MST. Yep. But yeah, I have 2 other sets available which have a chance for Tunic. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have here. Don't know what that card is called. Reality Refractor. This was banned in common, alright? Which I think is fair because I feel like people have been saying this card basically wins the format. Some kind of stealth card. This I think is just the Dominate one. Oh, Iris. Sorry. Okay, this is an interesting one. Ah, just another rare. Time Snap Potion, I think. We're not opening a good stuff. Isolate. Thank you, QT. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we'll get it next. We'll get it next. I'm sure there's some spice in there for us soon. All right, let's get up here, unmute this, and maybe we get another game with our Betsy. Are these gem packs basically? No, they shouldn't be. No. They are packs to catch up the Japanese language to staples for MST and Rosetta. Alright, who is coming in here from behind to win the game? Hopefully it's not Teklevossen. It looks like another Riptide game. Lurker of the Deep. So many Riptide games. Yeah, so these archive packs only have 5 cards in them. So yeah. But the gem packs only have 3 in them. My decks. Riptide? I'm not confident on that we're gonna win on this hero. Is there anything in here that is banned? We will find out soon. I don't think so. No, we're fine. Alright, good. I appreciate your try, Tro. Cutie, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Alright, let's see. Oh, Jarl. Jarl, huh? No sideboard for Jarl. What do we do to Jarl? What do we do to Jarl? We need... My god, I don't even know how to sideboard this. And we need some big traps here. We need those. We need Stellaces. We need the Nurture Traps, I think, to sink belows. Sleep Dart. Go Again is not relevant. Battering Bolts. Remorseless is not really... Tar Pit Trap, no. Release Attention. Yeah, Release Attention. Fat Deck and Dreadbore. Dreadbore is actually a really good call. It's not in the deck. It's not in the deck. All good, Cutie, yeah. Well, thanks. Just made us some salmon wraps for lunch. I'm about to be fat and heavy. Ooh, that sounds very good. That sounds very good. You said Fat Deck. Alright, let's Fat Deck. Fat Deck here. We're not taking the traps, which basically look at Go Again. Alright, no Dreadbore. Rip. That bad? That bad? Could be. 2 Codex. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Awesome. Bad hand. A really bad hand. Really bad hand. So we could Barb Castaway, put it there. While you have face up card in your arsenal, you have an additional. So we could trigger this to load. Pitching Codex. We show them the drill shot. And then we pass. Because I'm an idiot. That's why Deviled Eggs. Because I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah. Mistakes have been made. Winter's Bite. Do we want 2 Codex at the bottom of the deck? I think that's fine. Heart of Ice. Heart of Ice is really good, actually. Considering I run a lot of defense reactions, right? Gonna block out here. We have to pay for what is now. But we did, because we have the Codex of Frailty still. Nice boots, right? I like them. They look... You know what? I like my runes on my boots. What can I say? I like straps and I like boots with runes on them. What can I say? We're just gonna have to win it like this. I don't think I want to play the Endless Arrow here. Next arrow gets +3 if it has a name counter. When this hits here, look at their hand, choose a card to discard it. This would be really... I can actually play this because I don't have the resources. I didn't realize this was a 1 cost. Oh. Oh. It's starting really terribly here. Yeah, this is... I mean... Actually, wait, let me take this back. We'll trigger... Wait, can I... Actually, no. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Alright, 2. I like the on-hit symbol that... This symbol seems new. I like it. I like it, that's cool. So after you've seen all the spoilers, I know Lilian, you're interested in playing Gravy. Probably a bit up in the air considering what we'll see next. Are you guys, are you still going to be playing the hero so you thought you were going to play? Are you less interested in a hero, more interested? How do you feel about spoiler weekend? This is not the hands I need. Maps are sticking with Gravy Bones? Nice. You're still getting all the cards? Nice. These are not the hands I'm looking for. Also blocking with all these arrows here is not what I was hoping for. Already bought the armory deck and I do like Necromancer in every game I play. Oh, you've been testing it already. What do you like about it? Seeing the Gravy crew come together is really cool. I think the art on those cards is amazing as well. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what we could do... This is... Alright, so what we'll do here is... we'll get the Spring Tonic counter. It's a bad hand, but we'll work with it. That I sadly... We will not be able to benefit off the aim counter effect. But I want to clear the arsenal for Stone Rain so I can turn that around. And put the aim counter on it with the second ability here. I've already tested out Graven Talshar and you like him, huh? I have not played it. I meant in other games I play. Oh, okay. So you're generally just like, you like necromancers. That's what you're saying. The Necromancer, Path of Exile, and Diablo. I think my... Was there a Necromancer in... They just cleared their... Was there a Necromancer in World of Warcraft? I feel like I played the Necromancer. Is that the one with the demon pets? Prevent... Quinn was... Jesus! I can't. Dude, stop being destructive. Warlock. Oh yeah, I played Warlock. That's what I played. Bye, Tunic. It was... Oh my god. Like, there's nothing... Wow. That is so sad. There's no Necro. Yeah, okay, fair. This is gonna be... I'm gonna have like all the frostbites going forward. Oh. Okay, gonna turn this around. And make this dominate. Now the problem with that, of course, is one defense reaction and it doesn't do anything. I can try. Jarl Giga Chat? It looks like it, yeah. Jarl is gonna have to move away from fatigue and go more into disruption, right? I mean, look at this game. We're 8 minutes in, turn 4. I've lost 2 life. They've lost... Actually, I've lost 0 life. And they've lost 0 life. But they're probably going to just outlast me. I've enjoyed the way Gravy looks so far. The fatigue version was crazy, but CYB is banned now, so that's a little out of the window. Just waiting for the rest of the cards. Really digging. Yeah. I'm liking the Discord aggro eye stuff. It's not fun to play into, I'll be honest. If you're in the receiving end, it's not fun. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Also, I've got the wrong quiver, right? Got wrong quiver, wrong boots. Why are they playing 2? Oh, because they can't. Okay. Okay. Hey, look, it's a buff finally. Bang. If this hits... Okay, so we're gonna have to... Oh my god. I'm gonna have to give away all my arrows. That's not gonna help my cause here. That is... not gonna help. At least we can do a bit of damage here, hopefully. But it's too easy for them to block. It's too easy. It's too easy. Too easy. Still, none of us has left life. But again, my problem is I'm going to run out of arrows, right? And they still have... Because they have a weapon, that basically makes it... Eventually, I'm just going to lose. And I have 4 frostbites here, so... Clearly not playing anything. Yeah, this is... Oh my god. So much ice. Yeah, this is really rough because I have to basically pay through all of my traps. So all of my 0 costs now cost because of the frostbites and the Heart of Ice. So I have to block with other things, but if I block with other things, those are basically my arrows, right? And I don't want to be blocking with my arrows. So bad. So bad. Okay, blocking 4, 3. They've done damage. They've done damage. I'm gonna run out of arrows in about 5 turns here. I don't think this is gonna be a win on Riptide once again. I think Riptide is probably in the running with the decks that I need so far. I've had most games on without a win. I think they're also considering here, like, let's just take the damage. Or not. Or not. I do have the codexes. So that does give me 3 cards back. We can block for 7 here. You could play Seek and Destroy. Drill Shot, Codex. Is there an arrow worth getting? The Endless Arrow could be good. But I need to sacrifice another arrow to do that. I guess. It's blocked out, but as you can see from my hesitating, I don't really like what is happening here. Now play the Codex, get an arrow back. No, wait, no, sorry. Can I take that? Damn it. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Because of course I can't play the 1-cost arrow. That's stupid. May need a new Riptide list? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it doesn't help with my equipment choices, right? That does not help. But Dreadbore seems like a good card to have. So it needs to be either Stone Rain or Endless Arrow. And Endless Arrow is definitely more interesting here. I enjoy the way Gravy looks so far. Oh, I've read that already. They always have a 4 block as well, right? Whenever I come in with 7 damage, there's always a 4 block there. Always. Battering Bolt, okay. Heart of Ice. Always that Heart of Ice as well. Okay, we are going to sink below here. Send a arrow to the bottom of the deck. Block for 4. Send a Battering Bolt. Arsenal the Stone Rain. See if we can build up to a 5-card hand that's relevant. I've done no damage. I've done no damage. By the way, Doc, I saw you saying, oh, you need some more players at your locals. Is your shop that you're playing at your locals actually advertising the game? What are they doing to attract new players? I had that question when you posted that message. Okay, at least we're getting equipment. I guess that's good. It's not hitting, but we're getting equipment. We have a Quicken, which could be interesting. So we can play Stone Rain into a Remorseless. Man, come on. I mean, we had to face it eventually, right? It's just like... And the Blue Serves well. Oh my god. So much for making use of the Quicken token. I'm trying my best to constantly post on London Discord. I've started posting events in UK Discord too. I think you need to break out of Discord if you want people to come. Because the Discord is... Everybody already plays Fab there. You need to find people who don't play Fab yet. That was like my thought. You need to find people who don't play Flesh and Blood. That's where you'll find your audience. I'm gonna try with the aim counter here, but I'm not holding my breath that it'll actually do something. To go again does nothing. I'm pretty sure they probably have a 4 block here. 25 to 40. I wouldn't be surprised if they can actually get through this without taking a single point of damage. I mean, that's a fair point, Doc, but I do think that's what Izzet did, right? Izzet built a fantastic scene at P9, and I think the reason for that is because of their constant lobbying with players who happened to be at the shop but hadn't played Flesh and Blood yet. Like, most of the players that started playing at the Armory at P9 was because they weren't Flesh and Blood players before. They're playing other TCGs or no TCGs at all. Oh yeah, you need more life, is it? Is it more life? Is that what you need? I don't feel you particularly need more life. But, I mean, sure. I mean, why not? It's true, I pushed the IR decks on everyone and brought enough decks for new players. I think that was very crucial as well. Like, having pre-built Armory decks ready to go for people wanting to explore the game was massive. That was massive. Dot, how you doing? How are we doing with the dock races? It's not going well. Almost all my 5 players we've gained are from us convincing random friends and stuff to play. That's it, right? It's very hard to convince other Flesh and Blood players to leave their locals and to go somewhere else. And also convincing people from other TCGs is really, really hard because people are invested, right? Like, it's the sunk cost fallacy, right? Oh, come on. We haven't managed to get the IR welcome decks? No? Wait, but they're supposed to be free. What is your distributor doing? Doug, did I ever send you, like, chaff decks that I built? Like, I have a bunch of decks that I built from packs that I have lying around. Like, just like chaff from box opening. If I've not sent you stuff, do you want some? Because I have like tons of stuff lying around. The only thing that I haven't been advertising it because I thought maybe I'll wait for like Project Blue and then build Project Blue ready decks instead. Whereas convert people from other TCGs, I think the best you can do is ask the stores to suggest Fab or have them put up posters to cool. Yeah, exactly. They're indeed supposed to be free, but I don't really know what is happening at them. I'll be pushing for loads of them to get into store, considering the Armory deck IR is coming. I mean, James White said they're for free and they should always be available, right? Dude, just what is happening? I can't get a single point of damage through here. 20 minutes, turn 12. The only 2 damage that I've done is to bring him down to 40. This is miserable. This is absolutely miserable. You've offered before, but no. I'm okay either way. Like I said, I've been building decks out of bulk and things too. I mean, if you want, then let me know. Just send me an address and I'll send you some. Guys, I'm gonna concede here. I'm not gonna win this game. No, I'm not gonna win this game. I give up. I give up. This is not going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. It's not happening. No. I haven't done a single point of damage there. We'll just race again and try our luck again. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's try this again. The ducks are off. I would say maybe the Doctor Duck is going to make the race. They are used to working fast, right? That will be another Betsu game, though. I don't think we'll get another Betsu game. It'll be something that's falling behind right now. Maybe Kano. I hope not. We'll see. Ooh, Teklovos. That is... Oh, it's Azilio, actually. Azilio. Rebel is so much fun. I play defensive build and almost never lose to War, Ninja, anything aggressive. But against Victor or Yal, might as well just not play at all. Instant scoop is impossible. Yeah. Oh god, Azilio. Have we played enough Azilio games to finally win on this hero? Remember to instant post damage calculation. Oh god, this will be a doozy. We're right in the thick of it. Okay, we want to go first or second? Second, huh? Oh lord, I mean, I have so many non-blocks. If they go, they go, right? Sal the gamer pal? Well, let's try it. I'm surprised how often Syndra breaks hands. Oh, it's a mask. I've been seeing more and more pouncing Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. Wait, they're just passing? Do I want to do anything here before they pass? Did they bring any AB? There's no AB. Excuse me. So the Mind Warp is good. So we could play Flittering Charge. Play the Sigil. Go again. Mind Warp. Yeah, and then Arsenal the Shelter. Which is good into the Kunai. Did they try and bait out me playing something so they could play something after? I don't know. Anywho, guys, you know what? I've been thinking about this for a while now. I've been wanting to do a North America event for a while. I've been wanting to go to North America for like a world premiere or world or something. But no offense to my American friends here. I am not very enticed to go to the US. Not very enticed. So, I was thinking then, on the walkies with Fitz, what if I go to Montreal to world premiere for set 17 this year? And I kinda like the idea. Wait, so this is 4, go again. Good. I think, Dot, you already said you're not sure if you're going. Is anybody else considering going? Or are you guys kind of waiting to see what kind of set we're getting? I mean, world premieres have... Like, the one world premiere I've gone to has been amazing. Did I mess this up? No, I didn't do it right, I feel like. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, there we go. So this should be... There we go. Down 1 card. Rude, I take offense. We could go to Montreal for set 17 world premiere. I mean, it said it would be fun to have you there. The flights are actually not too bad. Oh, Channel Lightning Valley. Oh, this could be a good turn. I am not blocking here. Am I not blocking? I'm always worried about misplaying Electromagnetic Somersault. Yeah, let me know, Dot. I want to come to the US just for a fab event. There's so much to do and see there. If you just come to play cards, it would be a huge waste. The thing is, I'm probably going to be in Charlotte later this year for work. I'm thinking of maybe flying business to Charlotte and then business from Charlotte to Montreal, right? So at least half the way to Montreal will be business. If I tie it up with my business thing. You don't want me here? You're a liar. You want me there. 4. Charlotte isn't too bad. I mean, I have no idea. Google Maps doesn't look too bad. So they draw a card of that. I think... Where's my instant... Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. I put it in Arsenal, so I can't play it for the instant. That's fine. It's not Mask of Momentum anyway. Well, maybe they're enticed to play it here anyway, so... You're up 2 hours from Charlotte? Oh, right. All right. Ethan, streamer-wise? This could be a big turn from them. They may... No, because it's still there. Wait, they're triggering the blood splatter vest. No, of course not. They're getting them back, and then they're bringing the breaking mask here at the end, right? So this is a mask turn. I mean, the blood runs deep is really good. Like if you can get hit, and then break it for something nasty. Nasty. And with the card draw of the throw the dagger as well. Yeah, this could be actually be a really big turn. I'm keeping my hand though because I want to play this hand. Oh, it's over. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. So we'll play Gone in a Flash first. I'll have to stay away from aggro. Oh yeah, of course you do. Wait, no. So we... No reaction. The damage has resolved. Now we play it. Ah, but it... Wait, did I mess up and it doesn't have go again? Oh god, did I? Oh my god, I'm... No. I'd love to go World War Premiere, but I really want to go to a good number of callings and Battlehorns in Europe later this year. I mean, that makes sense as well, right? I don't have go again. I don't have to go again. Like the dumbass that I am. I'm such an idiot. Ah! The idea was correct, but the execution was very bad. That was very bad. Now this is gonna go... Yeah, oh my god, that was so bad. Can we save this? No. No, this is just... I just messed it up. Very badly. Save for us to get through. I mean, the US is a big place. The US is a big place. Yeah, I'm lacking the go-agains here. Discard lightning card if you do return Ori control to its owner's hand. Okay, so what we can do is... Okay, I see. So what we could do... Yeah, but now I only have one instant, right? This. Yeah, it would have been better doing this last turn. I'm gonna... Citral is an instant. Yeah. No, the instants are not a problem. The go again is a problem. But that... Oh, Jesus Christ, honestly. The zero is... It's like... Today is not the day to play the zero. Today is not the day. My head is not in a good place. Yeah, so I'm probably planning to go to Montreal. I was initially planning to go to Dublin at that time of year to go see the Steelers play in Dublin, but I think I'd rather go to Montreal and do that trip instead. It's strictly, it's not an... I could do both, but the hotel prices in Dublin are very high. Surprisingly so. Like, the hotel prices are actually insane. So get a flicking here so they can buy both back and then attack with both again, right? Yeah. Oh, didn't update this. Didn't update this. Alright, there we go. So that's that. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. That would be very cool. That'd be very cool. How are you guys feeling about the product allocation? Do you guys have you been struggling to get your hands on High Seas product, or have you been able to buy what you were looking to buy? Has everybody got enough? I think we've firmly established now that there's Alsace does not have enough product to go around. That's why a lot of shops are not getting how much they want, because there's just not enough. There's not enough for the demand that's out there. The company that's going through emailed me and told me they would not be able to fulfill my order. Or sucks. You have my sympathy. I had a similar situation. I had to go a different route. Yeah. I feel for anybody who has to go through that. So it means that High Seas cards are gonna be overpriced as... Fuck yeah. Yeah. It could very well be. It could be a huge issue. It may even be worse than the Hunted, right? Hey Ash, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Also, it might be okay. We might have to limit boxes a tiny bit to give everyone what they want. I mean, if you have a bit to go around for everybody, right? That's okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that there's not going to be enough product for this set, because I understand that they're projecting sales of last year's numbers, right? But you'd have to assume that a set that has hand-signed cards from James White's collection plus pirates and a new class, I mean, you gotta think that that demand is gonna be high. So I wonder if there's more to it than just that. Oh no. It's not draconic, but of course they're gonna get draconic with fealty. No, they didn't. They didn't. You have to play the fealty before you play the Art of Dragon. So now it's 2 new classes. Oh, that's true. Yeah. So even more surprising. They could break the Dragon Scalers here, to be honest. I mean, I think they're going to win anyway. Because I made that terrible mistake last turn that I didn't realize I didn't have a go again. But I think it's a lesson learned in that sense. At least. Maybe I'll just play some... Maybe I'll stop with the challenge after this and just play a couple of casual games. I don't think I can get this back. I think this is just lost at this point. So we can play this twice, but then... You know... I don't really have anywhere to go from there. So I can return it, right? And then this, we can attack again with this, but then this again will not have go again after this. Yeah, it's just... Oh no. So that'll just be that then. Yeah. No burst, do not. I will not play it. If you get me to play a deck, I will not. Oh, I do have an AP. At least we have that going for us. But it's still not enough. We're not doing enough here. I'm not... Honestly speaking, I'm not feeling well. And the thing is, it's my head that's the problem. Well, one would argue that it's often in my head that's the problem. But yeah, I can't think straight. Even for my... standards. See, a blink would have been nice. Lightning press. I love this hand. I love this hand. His hand does nothing. His hand does absolutely nothing. We could use Sink Below here and see if we can fish for something. I mean, we can also use the hero ability, right? Let's actually get rid of the sigil. Oh, a calming breeze? I mean, it's good in the matchup. Not at the moment, though. I don't have any... Wait, what? They reverted back to my turn? Okay. So the question here is... Actually, let me... play this differently then. Oh my god, I'm just... Now I just skipped a turn. Okay. Alright. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. Brain. Brain was happening. Open a pack? That I can do. That I can do. What would you like me to open? Do not MSC Archive? Let's do it. Wait, Reveille did... Was that you? Did we play? Alright, that's the wrong button. I didn't even realize. Alright. This box has been kind of bad as well. Oh, nope, so just generally. Okay. Come on, give me a legendary here. Come on. Make my day. Alright. This is a card. Inertia Trap. Ooh, I should know this card, but I don't know the name. I love the Japanese tokens though. And then we have Majestic. Something Mirage? Cross Trap. Yeah, Cross Trap is nice. I'll give it away. Somebody will want it. Speaking of giving away things, guys, join the league. Join the league. Play against people. Win a armory deck. Win some Majestic cards. Have a good time playing. Passing Mirage. I think that's it. Yes. Let's go Legendary. It didn't quite work out, Sigma. Horn Cross Trap? Yeah. It didn't quite work out. Alright, so... Alright. We're just gonna jam a little bit, yeah? You guys okay with that? We're just gonna jam a few games here. Bring some Rhinar Spice. Probably the worst matchup possible. Right, alright, let's see here. How about Big Bonks style? No D reacts. No D reacts. Let's see if we can do something here. Alright. I do have to... I keep thinking about what Sigma keeps telling me, right? So the way that you play Rhinar is you don't go balls to the wall aggro every single turn. That's not how you're supposed to play this hero. And I think if I want to play Rhinar again, I have to get that into my brain. You can't just go aggro, see the cards, play for cards. Like, that's not how this works. Hey Terralt, how you doing? Metamorph Hissy is cool. It's a good pack all in all. It's not a legendary. It's not mid-range Rhinar, Romping Club for value. Wait, why? Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, exactly. Right, you need to think... Man, wait, what? That actually already triggered Mask? My god. The non-block. Oh, we're off to a good start. Let's triple intimidate here. No, 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 that's not. Push through the damage here. But ninjas are so hard for Einar. In my opinion, at least. They're playing at super speed. Super speed. Makes sense to not block this. Ooh, Blood Rush Bellow, Alpha Rampage. Okay, we're probably not blocking here though. I'm gonna try and avoid getting the Mask Momentum trigger, but... I mean, the equipment may make it possible to not have that hit 4. That is a lot. Of course, now they're going to use the Flick Knives here. Yeah, they're gonna get the trigger. They're gonna get the trigger. Going first, you want to try and rip cards from hand to do damage, but to be honest, against Cinder, you want Wine Red Barraging and not Alpha. So, 7. Alright, we won't block anymore. It's not a super bad outcome. It is a super bad outcome. Yeah, I can't beat that speed. And it's really hard to block out. Okay, so the Massacre is nice. It's not going to be enough damage to worry them. They can just keep chucking damage at me, right? So We can play an Alpha Rampage, pitching the blue. All intimidates in the world. You could put one Alpha going first. It's been a while since I properly played this hero. So we do face a 5-card hand here. They're on 12. I'm on 16. I think I want to use ScowlingFleshBag here. Can we do 12 damage? We can. The risk is... if I... So what we could do is play the Savage Sash, pulping into Swing Big, which is 14 damage. If I leave one... Well... Can they do 16 damage? Probably. Alpha isn't for the aggro matchups because you can clunk hard on them. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is make a big mistake. I'm actually going to keep the hand. I'm going to play Barraging Beatdown into Pulping, breaking the Savage Sash. If we keep the Swing Big, we may win the game. Can they do enough damage? Maybe. Why are they getting the resource? That is scary. Channeling 4, and when this hits a hero, destroy all cards in their arsenal. Okay, that's fine. That's just not... It's not lethal. It's not lethal. Okay, we have to get a bit lucky here. Now. So play the Brushing Beatdown, intimidate a card from hand. Play Savage Sash to get the extra to make this cheaper, so we only have to pay 1. Now we play... Damn. I can't play this card. So now we lost the game. Okay. Alright. Okay. 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 Oh, yes, but it's not gonna win. It's not good enough to win the game, right? That's the problem. Like, on 4 life, I need to get them to a point here where I can win the game. And this is not winning me the game. Like, I need to have this... I need to threaten lethal again here. So they give me, like... even then, they could probably just give me the Blood Splatter Vest, live on 1, and just win the game anyway. It's not enough damage. I mean, the mask is gone, but they have a 4-card hand. I'm on 4 life. They can flick. Oath of Loyalty. Very bad for me. Very bad. Wild Ride is interesting, but I don't have any 6s in my hand that I can discard. So... Can't even get the Apex Bonebreaker to proc to get the +1. But I do need to block, otherwise I'm dead. Oh well. Oh well. Display Loyalty, block for 3. I think they... If I'm them, I'm just... To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Actually, we're not blocking like this. We're blocking 3, going down to 2. I mean, they just use the... I can't block with the non-block in hand. Now, all they need... Yeah, it's over. Yeah, GG. GG. Syndra is hard. Good game. We're not winning any games today. We're not winning any games. It's alright. It's alright. 8-minute game. I mean, it's Syndra, right? It's like... Syndra is probably one of the worst decks for Reinar, I would say. Are we thinking it's going to be decent in the new meta? Another aggro deck. You start a game, think of what you want in sideboard. Yeah. So here, it's another aggro, right? It's another aggro matchup. So, probably not Alpha Rampage in that case. Intimidate could be good. Maybe the Sinks to react to their reactions. 55 equipment. The equipment is fine. Savage Dad Gaming? Hey, how you doing? Savage Dad, what a cool name. Yes, you can. Teleshow.net. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Syndra is fine. Okay. Okay. I like the barraging still. Probably not the pulping because of the non-block. Let's bring rainbow barragings maybe. Well, except for the boost that I don't have. Snack. No, actually, what am I saying? We're bringing the snack. For the reactions, right? Yeah, of course snack. They run reactions for days. Where are you from, Savage Dad? Yellow barraging is important. Yeah, but I kind of want the snacks, right? Okay, there. What? All right, 1. I think we block for 6. Only works on attacks? Oh no! You're from the US? Nice. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's your favorite hero? Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Well, feel like an idiot. Okay, we're just doing a command and conquer here. Which feels pretty good. Getting 2 cards. So the aim here is to not give them their counters. So if this is like a mark targets +2, that's okay. Create a fealty token. We do not give them the fealty tokens. We can't give them the fealty tokens. At least as long as we can avoid. I'm gonna try and play a command and conquer here for 7. I'm not gonna be able to block this out here. Not with the 2/4 go against. We're gonna give them a fealty. Okay, command and conquer for 7 is pretty good as well. Okay, 7. Stupid Valiant Dynamos, right? Always there to block out that breakpoint. Always there to block out the breakpoint. Okay, so we got... I do want to play the Sandpacking here, but... if we want to play the Reckless Swing to potentially avoid any reactions, we kind of have to play the blue. We could, if we end up with the yellow, we can just play Barraging Beatdown into Mandible Claw and just swing for 7. Okay, this is just for 2 go again. This is 4, but we're not giving them anything at the moment, so... Damn. Now I have no arsenal. Okay, alright. YOLO time. Rhino just has a hard time with real aggro decks. I have issues into real aggro decks on Rhino. Let me correct that. That is the issue specifically. Not the hero itself. Okay, so we can do that. Wait, why was that face up? Okay, that's odd. Hey, we're finally doing some damage. Woo! Okay, for the Drakai. We kind of have to take an off turn here. Or we could just swing Claw for 7. If we trade 4 for 7 and the card in Arsenal, that's okay, I think. The math works in my favor there. Because the Barraging Beatdown, right, I play that. Now, they don't have to block this, but if they don't block with 2 cards from hand, it's going to be... Like, I really kind of like the Barraging Beatdown just with the Mandible Claw, because you kind of need to give me 2 cards to take it down to 3. Which is kind of a good trade-off. Now, come on, give me a good hand for this. This is a good hand. 2 cards plus 3, 7. I'm dropping fairly low here, but if this stays at 7 and I can trade it to a Bloodrush Bellow turn, that is definitely the odds that I will take, especially with potential swing big or a Wild Ride. Oh, a Massacre. Oh, a Massacre. That's perfect. Okay, so this could be really good. So first we play Mandible Claw, 5, go again, get rid of these 2 resources. Then play Wild Ride, pitching the blue, hoping for a beast within discard. If that happens, we're gaming. Now the Wild Ride could whiff as well, and the turn is over. But I think I want to risk it. We're down to 32 against 18. Okay, can't use weapons anymore. That is the right turn to use that. Oh, come on. And it whiffed. Of course it whiffed. Of course it whiffed. Of course it did. Of course it did. Of course it did. We're gaming. We're gaming. We're gaming. That is what happened here. 1. I'm gonna have to try and save my game here with the ScowlingFleshBag. Oh no. But it... Oh, come on. Now they have the 3 Felty, now the game is over. Maybe. It's gonna be very hard from here. 4 Felty. That's enough. And now the attacks are free, right? They're 10 life ahead. The reason why I did that is because I have another Bloodrush Bellow turn, not as good as the last one. The setup is severely lacking. I have to pitch a yellow to make that happen. So we can go Claw, Claw. Claw, Claw, swing big. Yeah. So 20 damage, which is good. Is it good enough to win the game is the other question. I could use the Savage Sash here. I think we're not going to use that yet because I haven't blocked with it yet. But them having the Fealties to discount their daggers to free is really painful right now. Especially 4-card hand here. Ooh, and then a non-hand basically. I wonder if they have to use a fealty here to be able to play more. Let's get rid of the savage. We could have again just play barraging with a claw. How much is this gonna go for? Let's throw the savage sash here so we can think about maybe using that. Yeah, that is painful. I mean, we don't have to worry about the fealty anymore. They have what they need. You misplayed not using the sash to block instead of scabs. Why are you doing this when you wouldn't in KO beats me? I mean, my brain is pretty broken today, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 6 go again. So we're gonna have a 4-card hand here. Wait, what? Oh my god. The extra attack for the lethal as well. Yeah, so they don't have to block here because it's not lethal, so they don't care. Would you desire me as well? 7! Hey, Bathos! Thank you so much, dudes! Sub is only in its first year, so you only got 50%. Thank you for the resubscription, dude. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna face a 4... Like, there's so many reactions here, like, yeah. I'm gonna have to block 6. Hey, Shana Fisher, how are you doing? Everybody coming along for the stream today. Thank you for being here. You're not catching me in my best. I'm still trying to win. Stupid perforate. Draw a card. It's the last thing I want to see. That is the last that I want to see. Save a bloodshed. 4 go again. It's definitely too much. That is definitely lethal. So I have to try and use the sink below here. I don't think we'll be using the Bloodrush Bellow here, so we can sink the... Oh, another sink below. That is good. They can attack with the Obsidian Fire Vein twice, which is very unfair. Very unfair. I shouldn't be using Sash here, but I'm trying to survive, and that's not gonna happen. I was hoping to keep the swing big. Hey, Cutie! Thank you for the resubscription, dude! By the way, Cutie, I feel really bad about that. I'm really sorry about the whole issue there. Hopefully we can get that figured out. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The hype train is leaving the station. Choo-choo! Wow, you know what's not leaving the station? Any wins today. That is not happening. I kind of feel like it is. I don't know. I'm still sorry. I'm still sorry. You know what I haven't played in a while? Ira. Dude, 06, dude, it's been a day. It's been a day. But it's fine. You're here, I'm here, we're having a good time. No, it's a mirror. Alright, let's see what we can do here. You know who's always there? Ira, yeah. Ira spanked me last weekend at ProQuest, made me call her daddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? Did anybody else play ProQuest? How did that go for you guys? I skipped mine. I wasn't feeling 100%. I think I was in a situation where I could have gone, but then I was like, I'm not gonna feel great if I do go, so I'm not gonna have fun. So why go? That is a terrible hand. What Alright, we're just gonna get this to hit. I can't keep it in my hand anyway. Let's get some damage through here. It's been a very long time since I played this hero. By the way, predictions up. Let's put the predictions up here. Let's put the predictions up. You know what, QT, what I'm surprised is that it's tracked and they have my address. It's like, why haven't they let me know that there's a problem? Which is, that's the thing that I'm obsessing about. Two damage. 1000 Scowlies? What are you using the Scowlies for? You're betting on the game? Ooh, good luck. 2-3 on Vin. Started off hot, then got rolled by Azalea, then lost to Aurora. Super close. Lost to Fi during 3 Roomblade. Oh my god. Yeah, Roomblade hands will do that to you. Alright, what is this matchup? We're playing the same equipment, right? And it looks like we're playing a very similar deck. Or that's good, right? Like, I don't... It's just frustrating and... Yeah. Okay, a dual threat is not ideal in this hand. Do I play the shelter? I think I'd rather... I don't like it for the 1 damage prevention. I like it better for just blocking 4. Command and Conquer. That's not ideal. But honestly, the card that I have in Arsenal, like, whatever. It's kind of whatever. If you could dagger sensor. It's not... Dagger dual threat sensor. It's not great. Or we could block that. Nah, I'm gonna let them have it. Well, now Iron needs 2000 LL points to get her. She's safe. She's super safe. Yeah. It's like, at least unless we get something super spicy in the armory deck, which I'm not expecting. I feel like the armory deck for Ira is going to be fairly underwhelming. I don't think she's going to get spiced to the point where she is suddenly meta contender. I would be very, very surprised. I feel like they're playing into an archetype which is not her strength. They're leaning obviously into non-Kodachis in case Kodachis are being living legend by Katsu, which I think kind of makes sense. How you doing, Silver? How you doing today? Wait, what? What just happened? Some weird stuff is happening here today. Break the chain. It did break the chain. But it put it back in my hand. That's so weird. That's the weird thing that happened. Alright, Sensor. I really like Sensor. Sensor's a cool card. 38 to 32. This is... I feel like I'm the decks that I'm playing today are very different. 3, probably defense reaction, to be honest. Yeah, we're probably gonna see the react here. Yeah, there we go. So that is fully blocked out. But we have them to 2-card hands. I mean, 2 cards is all she needs, honestly. And she's outvaluing me so far. Yeah, they're talking about no longer letting you play a non-attack in the combat chain and force you to break the chain yourself. Oh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Kodachi for 1, and then we have the 2 floating. Nasty surprise. I love it. Nasty surprise. We could do shenanigans with this hand here, so we're not going to block here. Yeah, that is true, Devil X, right? Getting those good habits is always good. Maintaining the board state properly. Please no command and conquer again here. I would hate that. Okay. 2. And then they do what? Arsenal or play something? Sensor. Okay, I'm going to use my boots here. Might as well use them, and then the shelter. 29 to 38. But we do have a decent enough hand here. Warmongers. We can probably threaten mask here. Are we getting the resource? Yes. Yes. We are. Because we're gonna flick a dagger, right? So first we play the pack in the back, pain in the backside though. Okay, I was incorrect. We flick. There you go. We don't need the resource at the moment, no. So this chain link has now hit. Now we play pick up the points. Yes, we're buying the dagger back. Did I need to block this again? Otherwise, the magical momentum will trigger. Getting command and conquer. I love that. Okay. We cannot... Well, we could threaten another mask trigger here. So if they let the dagger hit here, we could get another counter and then the third... Yeah, I think that's good. Threatening mask twice here. I think that's worth it. I love teaching new ninja players that weapons will not trigger mask. Yes. I mean, the amount of times that I made that mistake. Hey, Pockets! How are you doing, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. Always good to see you. We miss you around here. We do. We do. So I need to block this now, or I will trigger magical momentum. So I did trigger the blood splatter vest twice, so basically the next time I do, it breaks. But I feel like getting 2 mask triggers here is pretty good. Especially where we are in the game. Putting some pressure, some tempo with turn of tempo is pretty good. Enjoy your lunch, Pockets. I hope you have something tasty. So 5. This is actually... The thing is, what I'm probably going to draw off the top of the deck, I can't play. It may even be a blue that I don't want to put in Arsenal, but the question that they have to ask themselves, like, can they let it go despite that? Mr. 2 not being in my office at home 5 days a week definitely feels better. Yeah, I mean, I think you've made the right decision overall, right? Alright, cool. So, we got their whole hand. That is good. So, can we do something with our next hand? Yes, we can. Great. Okay. So, Command and Conquer is not going to do anything here. So, we could go Bittering Thorns, Pain in the Backside, Command and Conquer. Or do we go Kodachi, Bittering Thorns, Pain in the Backside? No. Because they don't have an arsenal, so playing the Command and Conquer here is not very good, right? It doesn't trigger its effect, so why would I want to do that? So do I just do Kodachi, Bittering Thorns, Pain in the Backsides, Arsenal, Command and Conquer? You like the Banned Restricted? I think people are pretty split about how they feel about it. Damage is damage and it strands directs. That is good. That is a fair point, actually. That's a fair point. Oh, you liked it as well. I think a lot of people are happy about the Count Your Blessings gone. There's a D-React. Which I think is fair enough, right? We could just... You know what we could do? Just to Command and Conquer for 7 here. And keep the Pain in the Backside for 5-card hand. I kind of like that. Let's just do that. Let's do 11 damage here. Just a little bit subpar this turn. But we have a 5-card hand next turn. And they have a 2-card hand. Now, 2-card hands is sometimes all that she needs, right? I mean, that's basically what I... No, I played a 3-card hand. But yeah. I worry about the LL announcements purely because they haven't shown any capacity to date to do bans and balancing effectively. I think that's a fair comment. That's a fair comment. So they're probably drawing a card of this, right? Yeah, 5 draw a card. We're down to 29. So... Hey, Markusha, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Thank you. Bom dia, tudo bem? Tudo bem? We could block this. We can block for 3, take 2. And then do Dagger, Pain in the Backside. The take the tempo is really spicy. So if I hit just 3 times this chain, they're probably gonna ignore the second one. They're gonna block this one. They're gonna ignore this. They're gonna ignore this. Take the tempo hit. I can banish a card and I can play it. We block with Torrent. We keep the Censor. Yeah, we take 2 damage here. Ai, tudo ottimo. Ai, good to see. New did get hit with the CYB ban. Jarl as well, right? Enigma never got a ban. Noon never got a ban. Oh, you reacted to that, yeah. I think we will have to see. I do think the Living Legend points adjustment is... I mentioned this earlier on. It's a bit heavy-handed. I'm not sure I like it. I'm usually a fan of letting things play out and see if they're good or not before I judge. But could be interesting. They just wanted MST gone. We go for the 4 here. They have a 5-card hand now. Nothing we could do to prevent that with the card that they played. Where are we? We're turn 5. Then 29 to 27. We're down to resources on Blood Splatter Vests that they have not used yet. 41 to 45 cards. I'm slightly up on cards, but I'm also slightly down on life. So I feel like they've committed not to blocking here. So we're gonna Kodachi. I do not think they're gonna block this. Then maybe I'm wondering if actually playing the... Take the temp... If playing the Censor is better here. I mean, if I could call a card, but if I call the card and it's the wrong card, I think I'm gonna... The take the tempo is more of a must block for them, I think. Oh, Dory also got hit by the CYB ban, okay. WTR arc crew heroes are getting old. Yeah, but is this the right way to get rid of them? Is this the right way? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if they're trying to get rid of them so they can open some design space. I wonder if Brute is being held back by Rhinar. Just in general. I don't know. I feel like, you know, at first, on the one side, they're trying to get... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I feel they finally make Dory good and then she's gone in half a peak. That's the thing, right? Because old heroes can really accelerate fast now. 5 damage. I don't have a great hand. We can block with 3. They have... Actually, you know what? There could be a Command and Conquer in hand there, right? So we're going to block for 4 here. Could be another Command and Conquer for 7. No, it's not. Alright, so we're going to block for 3 then. They could flick a knife here to... But they're not. Okay, that's fine. It has an exponential effect on their testing energy for new sets. That's actually a really good point, right? They have to test, if more heroes gone, they have to test a lot less. That is true, which could make new sets better balanced. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Better Rhino, for example. That's what I was thinking as well, right? Like, reprint the hero with a different text. Give players the hero that they love, but make it a text that they can deal with better. I'm gonna play the Sound the Alarm here because the information that I get, what they have in their hand, is just really, really good. Okay. You do think Mr. Katsu has to be a thing? Why do you think it has to be a thing? Because that makes him better? Alright, show me what you have. Pick up the point, E-Strike. It's all red. Crouching Tiger is a spicy card, dude. So they're gonna play a E-Strike for 5, right? 18 to 21. Pick up the point, makes sense. And then the E-Strike for 5, putting a card in Arsenal. I can block this, I don't need the blue. Is that the right one to block? Yeah, I think I probably want to pounce and key late in game. Here's is neglected while new heroes are being pushed to silly degrees. 50% more of 6 means nothing. Kinda. Being talentless ninja is hurting him so much more. Yeah, that's a fair statement. Alright, so I do think I want to just block for 3 here. I take 5. We basically equalize. I find it interesting that they went for damage here instead of drawing a card. I think they should have gone for drawing a card. They got greedy. I think a card in Arsenal is more important. I'm trying to find another card with Take the Tempo, right? The only way I can see this accelerating as a solution is if they're releasing cards that either hold back because they know a LL point gain will be extremely fast. It's an interesting conundrum that they have. I mean, as they said in their dev talk, right? Something like this has never been done before. So they're basically making it up as they go. They're just kind of finding out what works and what doesn't, and they will need some more iterations before we get there. Okay, in this situation, because they blocked, I'd rather play the sensor and keep the take the tempo, because the take the tempo effect doesn't matter now that I don't hit 3 times. So now I'd rather hit the sensor and say, like, I call a card and I have X% of chance that you can't play a card. I think they've probably held back cards that they wanted to print and they can't because of old heroes being out there that would abuse the living F out of it. Sorry, give me a second. Alright, there we go. So there may be a defense reaction here. There we go. Like the 5 block was pretty evident. Slowing down new heroes gives us a chance to do bans that might rebalance them. That is the hope, right? But they need to be able to do that as well. Like, banning the right card at the right time in the right way is not easy either. Oh, Tyrell! Your first pack for today. Alright, Tyrell, let me know. Just to know, I'm out of Archive Pack Rosetta. I have Rosetta, I don't have Archive Packs. Hey TK, how you doing? Do I let this hit? Yes. This, and then just block whatever else is there. I'm letting these Kodachis hit a lot. It's probably not a good way to try and win this game. It's not a good way to win this game. Exhausted but doing okay. LARP event approaching fast. Awesome. You and Rowdy Locals. You and Pockets need to get together and LARP together. You can't do all the hobbies, right? You can't do all the hobbies. Ah, that was not a good discard. Ah, this is bad. Ah, this is bad. This is bad. What do you... I don't know anything about the LARPing world. I'm very intrigued, but yeah. I love the new LL system, but my only concern is when a 1+year-old hero finally gets support from a new set, it could potentially LL sooner. That is true, right? It go very fast. Okay, so this is good. They let this hit. So that means if they... to take the tempo. That on-hit is now relevant. If it hits, banish a card to the top of the deck. If it's an attack action, I can play it until the end of my next turn. But that's... I'm not sure I'm going to get the card I need here. You could go to the US, TK. Steelfor, how's your painting going? Oh, 2 cards here. The Mask of Momentum is huge. The Mask of Momentum block is huge. I'm not going to put the Pouncing Key in Arsenal. This is... I mean, I could give it go again with the Pouncing Paws, but this is a bad card. The Mask of Momentum block is huge. I'm portraying it as a squire to a knight commander of a Land Connect. Oh, that sounds very cool. That sounds very cool. 1. So we can do... This is a super wide hand. I think we take the damage here and just pray that they... there we go. Okay, cool. They have the 4 here. Okay, so they're buying back the dagger. Okay, we're going pretty low here, but we're just going to put the pressure back on. And the difference is that I can swing back with a mask momentum trigger. Salamander Kish Bash. Oh, get mob. Get mob. Nice. So we go down to 4 here, which is dangerous. What did they... Dual threat. Okay, I do not have a dual threat. So this is... I'm taking a lot of risk here. I'm not sure if this was the right decision. Going down to 4 is very dangerous. This is probably going to get a block. No. Okay, this needs a block. But I can flick on this one. I could flick here. But I can't buy it back. So this is 5. I think I just push damage. So this is going to be another damage. I may have pushed my luck a little bit too much here. Yeah, giving up Kodachis is not a good idea, huh? That's a good point. Especially we don't know how long it'll take to get them back, right? Yeah, if I had a guaranteed buyback, maybe. I should probably sequence this differently. Bittering Thorns, Stab Wound, Nasty Surprise. Okay. So they're playing Bittering Thorns. So they're playing Kodachi into Bittering Thorns into Kodachi. Interesting. It's actually a pretty good hand. But we could block it and they are down to 3. Ideally, they gave me a card from hand. They could go... I was going to say they could go Kodachi, Kodachi, Bittering Thorns. It's not terrible. You're so young, dude. I have the same hand, but I have 2 defense reactions. So we're blocking Kodachi. We're taking a Kodachi. And then we are... Okay, the Bittering Thorns here. I feel like they're playing this late game better than I am. Yeah, they're playing this better. They're playing this better. Would do the same thing back. Yeah, not having mask is huge, to be honest. But I still feel like they're blocking better at the moment than I am. Spider-Man meme, right? Just maybe I should have done double Kodachi here and come in with the Bittering Thorns last. Yeah, getting Mask Life would have probably been better here. They would have probably blocked it, but still, it threatens Mask. Now I don't. But it's lethal. It is lethal. And I do have 2 more block here, so we're basically at equal life. Depending what they have in their hand, this could be really awkward. Do you have any retrieve left? Not that much, Veed. Not that much. So I played 2 pick up the point. 3 pick up the point. I don't think I'm running the full package here into Ira. Oh, Terrell, did you ever tell me what you wanted me to open? Rosetta, right? Let's get that ready. Yeah, pick up the points are gone. Four cards in their hand. They need to decide. I mean, if they gotta block it out if they don't want to give me the +1 on the Kodachi. Which they probably do not. So if they give me... I mean, how many shelters? They've played a few shelters, right? See, 1, 2. They have no shelters left. So, if they only block 3... and they take it down to 2... No, to 3... then I can attack for 2. They need to block that as well. Otherwise, I could just kill them. Okay. Very close here. I'm probably gonna get another card here. The thing is, like, the breakpoints on her are really annoying, right? Because the 7s. But getting a Command and Conquer, I mean, it makes sense. I don't have anything in Arsenal. So they're taking it down to 1. I don't think this is the right decision because they're giving me an extra damage on my Kodachi. I could have actually... I was thinking of breaking Bouncing Paws here. So they're going down to 2. I could flick, but... I think we do that when it's lethal. Three cards left in hand. Oh, we do run the package. Okay. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. We could just double up sticks and dagger for 9. They don't have the flick knives anymore. But they have 3 cards. I'm thinking of giving Mask because they're probably not gonna... They can't let me hit anymore. But I wonder if it's too early in the turn. I think I take the 1. Yeah. I think I take the 1. I mean, they still have the Pouncing Paws as well, right? So they can actually break that and go... We haven't seen any dual threats from them. Crap. And they still have... I need to block here. What do they have here? Oh, wait. Oh. There it is. Pouncing Paws. Yeah, this swings the game in their favor. Yeah. Because this is 4 now. So we could go down to 1, but I mean, I don't want to. I'm Kodachi locked either way here. I could go to 1 and then double Kodachi. I mean, but they only need to. So what I can do, I think I need to give them Flick Knives and the Rowdy and this one. How am I feeling about the bands? I think they're alright. I think they're okay, Aaron. How about yourself? Yeah, I think people are... So you're saying... So either I can block with this... Yeah, I think the LL changes need to show what they do, Aaron, right? I think they're a bit up in the air. So I can block with Flick Knives and Upsticks. But then I have double Kodachi. We could also just play Rowdy locals. Dagger, Tiger both have to be blocked. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're blocking 3. I'm taking 1. Okay. Oh, so close. I think the threat that's on the board through the Flick Knives... Yeah, Dagger, Tiger, so they basically need to block, right? The question is, what kind of 2-card hand can they keep? Right, and the problem is they can go 3 wide on that with like... I mean, I can... Wait, do I just flick anyway? And then if I survive... Wait, if I just... I missed the opportunity. Okay. Yeah, I could have just flicked anyway. Okay, they just have 1 floating here. We still need to block. Such a bad hand. I should have shown... This card could have won me the game. If I didn't show it to them. Yeah, look, like... Dual threat is too late, right? Six. Oh, no, the sink below. Dudes, no. No. It doesn't really matter much, does it? See, that's a problem. They can... Yeah, I'm like 1 step behind with the cards that they're drawing. They can threaten more damage. I need to block more than they need to. Sink below, sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna need to flick here. And through that, at least put them to 1, and then I just need to... I would have won here, right? If I flick last turn, no, because I can't... No, because it's not on the chain. I couldn't actually flick. It's not that easy, because I can only flick if I attack with something. I need to keep a card that I can attack with. Don't you win unless they have a random attack reaction you can pull out the flick? No, like, they're gonna keep a 2-card hand. They can do Kodachi into a 7. Super hard. Yeah, no, of course, if I can keep enough card pathos, right? Yeah, of course. No, I get it. I get it. Yes. It's not necessarily GG, but... Block for 2. Oh, 4. This is worst case scenario. This is... Damn it. Because I need to give them 2 cards here. And I can still come with the Kodachi for 1. And the Kodachi for 1 kills me. Right, so that means I need to give them my whole hand to block. So... Yeah, now the 4 now, of course, is a breakpoint that kills me. So what I could do... No, because this doesn't do anything. Yeah, I lost the game. They're still gonna attack again with the Kodachi. Right? All I can do is a 0 for 3. That's all I can do. And the thing is, like, they consistently have 1 more card in hand than I have in this late phase. Which wins them the game. Yeah. I mean, no, if I attack, I take 1 card from their hand. I think I need to take a card from... I can't let them have a 4-card hand, dude. No, I can't let them have a 4-card hand. Like, I need something. But it's probably a lost cause anyway at this point. They have 2 Kodachis and 3 cards. It's Kodachi, a 6. And it's over. It's probably terrible blues. Maybe. Yeah, I'm Kodachi locked now, so... Yeah, this... He's getting the force that I need, right? So it's over. Now the keeps... Yeah, it's over. GG. GG! We're not getting any wins today. No games for me today. Yeah. 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 We've got some good stuff left, but... Give me a second. My fire alarm might go off. Alright. Okie dokie. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going over to the pack opening. Alright, let's see if we can open a good card at least. That was an interesting game to play though. Alright, let's see if we get a good card here. Come on. We deserve something good. It's been too long. Rare. Common foil. No. No, we don't get any good cards on this stream. It's all bad. It's all bad. Anywho, guys, I'm gonna take it a bit early today. My brain is clearly not in it today. Sorry for your points there, Deviled Eggs. But thank you very much for being here today. Despite my terrible record, you sat through all of that. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I'll be back, and hopefully I'm going to be playing better with a clearer mind. But until then, I'm going to make it short and sweet today. Thank you very much for being here today. Excited about next weekend. Let's see what that High Seas world premiere brings. Should be super excited. Sorry, Devil. Sorry. But until then, have a fantastic evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. Or a fantastic day. Take care of yourself and somebody else if you can. Until soon. Bye. Bye-bye.